This is the administrator bot circuit. We'll go ahead and start the simulation, which the main loop of this algorithm is a main menu that has 4 keys based on various inputs and outputs the bot will complete. The first option is 1, which controls the servos, which rotate the LCD screen either 90, 45, or 0 degrees. The next option is the text to LCD option, which outputs various things based on the input. If you input 21, it will display any of the known victim locations here on the LCD. 22 will display the current bot locations. Menu 3 opens up the submenu for all of the microphone and speaker functions. The first one will be a sub option of 31. This one will call the microphone to speaker function, which waits for microphone input and then outputs that input to the speaker to all of the rescuers in that area around where the administrator bot is located, probably the base. So simulating putting this input into the microphone, rescue team 1 report to incident commander. It will output that through the speaker, which these little buzzers right now are simulating. 00 will exit and return to the main menu. The next option in the 3 submenu is 32, which is the siren. The siren is stopped either by entering 00 or 5 minutes, which is 300,000 milliseconds has elapsed. It will turn itself off. That is tracked by an elapsed time variable here in the sensor function, or the siren function right here, that is initiated once the function is called. So if that 00 is not input, the siren turns off after 5 minutes to conserve battery time. The next function in the main menu that connects to the speaker microphone is 33. This function has 3 utilities. It can connect to the individual bot receivers when the bot's name is input into the microphone. It can dispatch indicated individual bots to locations spoken in the microphone, or it can recall all bots. We'll simulate saying recall all bots into the microphone, which the administrator bot will then reach out and communicate to all 4 bot receivers and dispatch them to return to the search and rescue base. Last option in the submenu for the speaker and microphone functions is 34. This is the output to speaker function. This function outputs current information via the speaker. The last function in the main menu is 4, which is the GPS sensor function. This function has 2 different capacities. The default code is set to assume that rescuers and bots are headed to base, which when this function is called, prompts the administrator bot to communicate to those rescuers and receivers the current location of the base in GPS coordinates, which we're simulating here. The default code is also set to assume that victims have been located by identification bot, which prompts the administrator bot to utilize both the GPS data sent by the identification bot and the current GPS location of the base, which is computed by calling the check distance function right here to triangulate the heading and distance for rescuers bots to travel from the base to the known victims' locations. Taking a quick scroll of the code, we set up the LCD and the GPS or the ultrasonic distance center, the keypad. We get to the main loop, which is those 4 menu key functions. If an invalid menu option is put in other than 1, 2, 3, or 4, the user will get an error. There is a function which continues to display that main output. This is the submenu for all of the microphone and speaker functions, the text to LCD function, check distance, the GPS sensor activities, the rotate LCD, the siren, the microphone to speaker, microphone to computer, and the output to speaker.